Greetings! This is the update for my Threadripper build that I made in January 2020. Before watching this video, it is recommended to watch my initial build. Link is available in the description. So without further ado, let's begin the overview of the next iteration of my server. Let's open the side panel. And right off the bat, we have a complete reimagination in the GPU department. Initially, I had 2080 Ti Turbo Edition with 11 GB, accompanied by 3 GTX Titan Axes. Maxwell Edition with 12 GB of VRAM on board from 2015. 20 Ti, which used to be here. In the end, the turbine has gone west. Fortunately, it was covered by the warranty and it was eventually replaced by 3080 from Gigabyte with IO cooling. This is something that I cannot help admiring. The radiator for the GPU was installed here, right under the ceiling of the case. I kept this configuration in mind ever since I decided to use air cooler for my CPU. Then, with a series of fortunate circumstances, I was able to secure a brand new 3080 Ti, also from Gigabyte, Aorus Master Edition. And recently, yet another 3080 Ti, also from Gigabyte, Gaming OC. Due to the sheer size of the cards, a serious rewiring of the case were required, and the result is outstanding. The system obviously got a significant boost in rendering. But the main benefit comes from the small gains. Now it is possible to work in After Effects without any slowdowns or stuttering, while all the GPUs are rendering. Previously, I had to allocate at least one GPU to After Effects, while the other were busy rendering the scene in Cinema 4D. The thermals for 3080 with AO cooling rarely climbs over 55 or 65 degrees Celsius, and the 3080 Ti in the bottom here, it hits around 74 degrees under a full load, while the mid one, this one, yeah, it gets pretty hot, climbs as high as 91 degrees Celsius, but within technical specifications. Initially, I was worried about the thermal management of this setup, and after a significant and thorough testing, I'm pretty confident in this system. Nevertheless, it required additional external cooling solutions. Well, sort of external. External in terms of casing. Let's look at this. This fan, this is an exhaust fan. It helps evacuate all the hot air from the GPUs. And additional one here from Be Quiet. This is a 92 millimeters fan. And together they help solving the thermal management problem. Moreover, I also upgraded the 140mm fans, this one and these two fans. These are from Noctua Chromax fans. But despite all these additional fans and additional GPUs, the system runs way quieter than a single 2080 Ti Turbo, which is just mind-blowing. The objective evolution of the GPU rendering power can be illustrated with these images. Initially with my 3 Titan Axes, then accompanied with the 2080 Ti Turbo, then without 2080 Ti but with 3080. Now without Titans but with additional 3080 Ti. And finally, with yet another 3080 Ti, which is my current setup. And this server is a perfect illustration of a constantly evolving build. This isn't something that exists in a spherical vacuum, but the real setup with the previous parts that must be taken into consideration. And the perfect example is my RAID array. These are 8 3TB HDDs in RAID 10 with 12 TB of capacity. And there is also one single 12 TB archive HDD and a single 1 TB SSD for cache purposes. And basically, that's it. And assembling my TOS system in June of 2012, I couldn't have any ideas how my server would look in 10 years. And even though I have some ideas where to go next with my build, the reality of the technological progress is always way more interesting than my humble predictions. So, the next update will be in a year or two, but well, who knows? Thanks for watching.